seen a UFO.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Velus Jones now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. Now inside the 25. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A play fake. Now Williams. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Packers will take over at their own 15.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Throwing to begin is Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10. That's quickly into the hands of Odunze on the RPO. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And as we see Rome Odunze come up with a nice completion, Mike, let's remember, he's only one of 2 guys to rank in the top 10 of college football in receiving yards each of the last 2 seasons. I mean, production, the ability to compete, high point the ball. I mean, those are all boxes that Odunze checks. And everyone around this Chicago Bears organization, they couldn't have been happier with the way this draft fell, and they think they have a superstar in the making here at wide receiver.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go now.
Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Third and a yard. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line. And that is enough for a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and a yard. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support.
Let's go.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Williams. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Third and long. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This one from 41 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead. It just doesn't work out.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Here's a 2nd and 9. A good play action with Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
The man in motion is Watson. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
And the big back, A.J. Dillon. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
Ready up.
2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a scoreless game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive linemen had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And now it's 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. This is taken at his own 30. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Throwing on second down, Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Now a 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Love. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. That's caught left side by Odunze. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Nice first down catch there by Cole Kmet. And, Mike, I've had a chance to spend some time with him in Nashville these last couple summers and at our TEU event that I run with George Kittle and Travis Kelce. And for a big body, for a guy who's just a large guy, he can really bend. He can run. He can get in and out of his break. And I think that's a big...
This one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This one from 49. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So, just a lone field goal accounting for the scoring in the first half. 3-0 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number one. What awaits us here in the second half? Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough. But sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
15-yard pickup there. First down, Chicago.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on second down, Williams. This one complete. It's pulled in by Claypool. The Bears are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. And then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it, and the Bears are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Love to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's a 3rd down and 4. The man in motion is Watson. On play action, Love. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. Not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
This one is caught by Reed. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack. Third and long. Here's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Trap 60.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get this up to the 44. Preston Smith there to bring him down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
The catch is made by Claypool. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Bears sending out their punt team. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Back to throw is Love. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
First and 10.
Let's go now.
On the give, it's Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
They face 2nd down and 7.
Half the 60, half the 60, go! Check go.
They'll go again with Swift. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. On the option, it's Swift. Oh, looked like he had the 1st down, but the ball is out.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes... fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball, and they talk about the points of pressure, and the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. A run. And here's Mason. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Swift. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Mustang 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Street. Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he'll have the first down at the 26. So good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
Ready up. Check. Here we go. Hup.
They're trying the left side with Swift. Oh, yeah. And he'll be taken down.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
Go.
Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Second and goal. On the give, it's Johnson. And he's in. Roschon Johnson. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears move further out in front. It is now 17-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Love to throw. That's left side, caught by Musgrave.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's 1st and 10. Now this looks like a design run. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He works free, right side. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll run with Johnson. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Roschon Johnson. Touchdown, Bears. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Love to throw it on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Packers. Now Love. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. 38 yards on the play. First down, Packers. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Love. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Back to the air, it's Love. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. And they're going to take over possession.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Go!
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them.
Ready, set. Ready, ready.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.